Mm. You shall see. Hmm. Chapter 28, chapter 34, we're doing in chapter 21 this week. Last week we did chapter 55, 42. Did you do 42 and 28 this week?
Because I think I've already did that portion of it.
Okay, well,
we did it in my last
mhm.
when I was here.
If you did it, that's fine. I just need you to turn it in again. So,
Okay. I'm gonna write that down.
and then chapter 34 and 21, you probably did 34 probably 5 times. 15.
44, 55, and what else? 28 do?
Last week was 55, 42, and 28.
Okay. And what do you require us to do? Like just the 1 through the 10 in the back, or objectives? What are your requirements as far as?
They did the assignment in the workbook. So, you have a workbook?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, that,
Hi, Mr. Barry.
hey, are you there? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at other stuff. Hey, look at y'all. Thank you, Denise. Was that Denise?
You're welcome. Mr. Barry, I
Yes.
think I sent you the test
Yes,
and the 4 chapters. Did you receive them?
I did. I did.
Woo-hoo.
Y'all are on the ball.
I've been working. I've been working and
Make sure you
studying.
turn it on.
Good, good,
The
good.
room clean.
Good. How y'all doing? How's
You need to go take a
everybody?
bath.
Alicia's eating. What's for
I
dinner?
didn't cook today. My son cooked some
Take a bath.
nuggets.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I went home for lunch. I had all these big plans. I was gonna have some chicken breast with some barbecue sauce on it, and make a little bit of rice and some string beans.
Ooh.
I opened a can of chicken noodle soup. Made me some toast. Yeah.
I'm gonna mute myself, okay?
Okay, yes. Hey, how is everybody else doing? How are y'all doing?
Good.
Okay. This is all launch meetings. Probably cannot open the page because the address is invalid. It doesn't. I don't know why the address is invalid. Is that you?
I'm not on there.
Jamelia. I'm trying to see. Did everybody, y'all didn't have any trouble getting on, did you? I'm trying
No.
to see who else is on.
No.
Okay. What's for dinner, everybody?
Oh,
I'm hungry. Alicia, what you
Oh my God, I got to the store.
oh God.
Uh-oh. You're echoing. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Mm-mm. It's all right. You just turn on mute as long as you can hear me.
Okay.
I am, well, I don't know. It's quite a few of y'all on here now. I was going to wait to see. Well, we'll give everybody another couple of minutes. I guess it's 7:00. We'll give them 2 more minutes. How about that? So, Antonisha's on here. How you doing? How's that girl?
She gone.
Oh, is she? You put her out?
Yes, I got her out my hair.
What you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do? Alexandria, welcome.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Very good. I haven't seen your. Let me see your face. I haven't seen your face. Did I meet you when you first came? I think I did. Mm-mm. And Jocelyn is on here. Hello, Jocelyn. And Helenis, I thought I saw you somewhere. Nope. Nope. Not
Can you
that.
guys hear me now?
Yes. Who is that?
Midiani.
Oh. Where you been, girl? Why you didn't come to my lab?
I've been having the craziest tooth pain ever.
Oh no.
And
Oh,
it's like hurting my ear too.
oh wow. That's not good.
But I should be there tomorrow.
Okay. I'll be looking for you. Let's see. Alicia is here. Where you at, Alicia? How you doing? What's for dinner? She ain't answering. Safari is here. Just so that you all know, they're trying to switch our lab days from Monday and Wednesday to Tuesday and Thursday. So I don't know how that's going to work out with everybody's schedule. If you're going to be able to make it, if you're not going to be able to make it, I don't know. What do y'all think? Is anybody going to, is it okay for everybody to be able to switch to Tuesday and Thursday evening, 6 to 8, or 6 to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
No,
Who said no?
Stacy.
Oh no.
I
Jeez.
can come during the day, can I, on Monday and Wednesdays? Because those I already switched those days at work permanently.
Me too. I won't be able to make it Tuesday or Thursdays. Only Monday and Wednesdays because that's the days I get off at work, and it's Jocelyn.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I'm going to try to plead your case. But we just going to have to work with what we got right now. I'm just saying that this is their plan going forward.
Okay.
This is what they want to do. So even if you're not able to do it right now, I'm thinking in the future, that might
If
be.
I give work enough notice, I should be able to switch it. It's Stacy.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I can't go in tomorrow and tell him, but you know.
No, that would not be good. I understand. I understand. We want you to have a job because,
Yes.
I can't pay your bills. I'm so sorry. And you might not want to come stay with me because I think I snore. I don't know. Don't tell nobody I said that. So. Tiara is on here. Tiara, you think you're gonna be able to? Can you do a switch?
Yeah, for me it works more Tuesday and Thursdays. I think I could find a babysitter for now.
That would be better for you. That would be good. All right. What about you, Marina? What do you think? Can you switch from Monday and Wednesday to Tuesday and Thursday?
I'm gonna mute this. I'll be right back. I'm muted.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay. All right.
I'm not leaving, lady.
Cassandra, she didn't say anything. Can you switch? Tuesdays and from Monday and Wednesday to Tuesday, Thursday evening?
But the same time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, they want us to eventually go to 4 hours. So that'd be from 6 to 10.
Okay.
It's more and more. I know, Denise. Girl, no. But I like to get paid, so I'm gonna do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? What about you, Alicia? What do you think? Are you gonna be able to? Yes. Okay. All right. So this is what we're gonna do right now for this week. We're still gonna meet tomorrow. This week. All right. So for next week, we're gonna do. I'm trying to think of how we're gonna do it. I don't know. Let me think about it, and then I'll let you know how we're gonna do it, when we're gonna switch over, all that kind of stuff like that. Okay. And then we'll just go from there. If somebody's not able to make it on Tuesday and Thursday, then I'm still here on Monday and Wednesday. I'm still here. As a matter of fact, we got somebody else in the classroom right now. And so if, like, say, I had a couple of people that weren't able to make it yesterday, if they could come today, that would be fine. But I'm here every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Actually, not Friday evening, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evening. So at least for the time being, until we can maybe get some work things situated, we're probably going to end up having labs on all 4 days. And then that way, those who can come on Tuesday and Thursday, that'll be great. If you can't come on Tuesday and Thursday, then we can at least get a couple of hours of time in on Monday and Wednesday. I don't want you all to just miss out altogether, because, I know these changes are like quick, they're sudden. 1 minute it's one thing, and then they're switching up to something else. I understand that, everybody's not able to be as flexible as that. And then also, because there are so many of us and we're in the small classroom, that might work out better anyway, because we'll have fewer people in the class. So for some people that might not be comfortable with that. But I mean,
so tomorrow we're not gonna have lab?
Yeah, tomorrow we are. Tomorrow we're gonna have lab. And I don't know. I have to see what we're just going to do 6 to 8, because I didn't plan or talk to you guys about doing 4 hours. So I'm not going to just throw that on you at the last minute, because I know people got to plan stuff. But we will do the 2 hours tomorrow. And also we will be doing vital signs tomorrow, finishing up vital signs. So if you didn't get your vital signs at home, you need to get your vital signs at home. Take your dog's, I don't know if you can take your dog's blood pressure. Don't take your dog's respirations. It's going to be high. But Paul's respirations, blood pressure. You need to get your 15 in. And who else is here? Oh, Denise, I didn't mark you down. And then I think I got everybody else. Marnice is not here. Helena's, I don't know where she's at. She's probably working. And Dorian, Mikhail, where's she at? And Yakira. All right, so that's just a little heads up for what's coming up in the future. We are going to be switching to another computer system that we're going to be talking about more in the system. It's going to start in October. In October, we're going to be switching to another computer system. At that time, the labs are going to be 4 hours, but they're looking at switching it from 6 to 10 to 5 to 9. I don't know if that helps anybody, but at least, people are not out so late at night trying to catch rides and all that kind of stuff, asking sitters to stay so late at night. So that's what they're looking to do starting sometime in October. And then, like I said, there'll be more information coming up on that, how they're going to schedule that, the training for you guys for that program and all that kind of stuff like that. You should be able to access it. Well, I don't know. You should be able to access it on your Kindle. And then like your exams are going to come on there, all kinds of stuff. Your materials to study are going to be on there. And then like once you do your exam, you should be able to see your test results immediately. So you won't have to wait to get your results back. It'll show you what your tests are like immediately. But like I said, all that's coming up in the future here in October. So we'll see how things go with this class, and then you'll be going on to something new and exciting next time. Also, I think that's it. Anybody, any questions right now? Any issues? Look at that cute baby.
When is the workbooks done? When the workbook page is done?
Let me see. You did workbook pages. They were done. Last week was Friday, right? This week.
Yeah, but I had got my books yesterday on my tablet.
Okay. No, I said that they were due. The workbooks assignments were due on Tuesday. So this week I will say they're due Friday. I'll give you till Friday.
Okay.
Right? And that's let me look at it. Chapter, not 55, chapter 11 in the medical terminology book. Chapter 28, those are reading assignments. Chapter 28, chapter 34 is vital signs. Chapter 21.
So I have a question.
Yes.
This is Jocelyn. I had never gotten my workbook. I have my books downloaded on the Kindle, but like not my workbook. So when I come into like how do I go about that?
Actually, we're just finishing up the workbooks on this module. I do have one workbook, so I don't know. We might have to, between you and Alexandria, we might have to try to copy pages or do whatever it is that we need to do so that you guys can get those assignments.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then that exam that you send us in the email, that's done today. That has to be turned in today, right? That can be sent to you as email or text, right?
Did I send it? I sent it. I said Wednesday, right? I said Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, Wednesday. Sorry, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow by 5. No, I don't want it in the text. I want it in the email. So,
email. Okay.
however it is that you need to do it, if you need to write it out on a piece of paper and take a picture of it, if you want to just send the answers in an email to me.
Is there a way we can like put it on Google Docs?
That was rude.
Was that rude?
I'm just being honest. I was.
The only problem, this is the problem for me, when y'all send stuff on Google Docs, then it's just extra for me. But whatever it is, I don't care, just as long as you get it back to me. Like sometimes it'd be sideways, and I'd be trying to correct the paper sideways and all that kind of stuff like that. Or else I gotta go and print it out, walk all the way down here, and all that other kind of stuff like that. But if that's what you need to do, I don't care. Right at this point, I just want you to get it back to me as soon as possible, in a way that's not going to be a whole lot of work for you. Alicia, are you on here twice? Are you on here twice? Yes. Okay, whatever works. Whatever works. All right. So, yep. If you, Antonisha, if you need to do Google Docs, then that's cool. I don't care. I don't care. I do have some students who have in the past, or my other students in my day class, they reply to my email and then just put the answers in the email, and then I just correct it like that. But however you need to do it, if you need to take a picture of a paper, if you need to write it on paper and then put the answers on it, you can do that too. It doesn't matter. I just need you to get it back to me as quickly as possible. Tomorrow, by tomorrow, 5 o'clock, I need that back. Okay? And then we will go forward. We're going to have another exam coming up. We have 2 exams, but that's not going to be probably until Monday. I'll send that out again. All right? So, I did want to talk to you about a couple of other things. Just kind of wanted to go over that vital sign sheet again with you guys. Woo, woo, woo. Vital sign sheet. Everybody got their vital sign sheet available? I like to share the screen, but then you can't see everybody that comes in. So I'm gonna have to remember. All right, vital signs. Let me come out of this. I'm just asking y'all the questions. All right. Somebody, I can't hear you. What's that? Oh, Alexandra, can you put it in the chat? I can't hear you.
I did them all, my Survey Monkeys for the whole week. That's okay?
No, you got to do one for every two per day.
That's what I did. I did 2 of them, but I just.
Because if you don't do it tomorrow, if you just do all your questions, it was a question that the student that's in here in the class, Safari, was asking about the Survey Monkey questions. You don't necessarily have to do them in the order that I put them in, but for those of you who are new, you need to know that you need to do at least 2 questions a day, because that's what they use to register your attendance. That's what they use to register your attendance. So if you do all of the questions on Monday, then it's going to show you have as attendance on Monday, but all the rest of the week it's not gonna show anything. So don't just do all the questions on Monday. You got to do 2 questions on Monday, 2 questions on Tuesday, 2 questions on Wednesday, 2 questions on Thursday, and even though we don't meet on Friday, you still need to do 2 questions on Friday. I don't know who's trying to talk to me. Is that, do y'all hear me funny? Like, can everybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't see anybody that's unmuted.
Me neither. I do have a question though. I did on Monday, I answered up to question 7. I mean, I did a question today. Like, I have enough questions for the rest of the week.
Okay. The main thing is that you do at least 2 questions a day. So
okay.
I put them in that order, but it doesn't necessarily have to be in that order.
Can I
Okay.
get that
It's on the right.
vital signs in email?
I'm sorry.
Through email?
If you want to screenshot it and send it to me in an email that you actually did the Survey Monkey questions, you can do that. But you don't have to. It does register in the system. But some people like to do it just as a safety net in a sense. So like if for whatever reason it doesn't register in the system, then at least I'll have a copy of it in my email that I can give to somebody to show that they actually did do the question. Because we actually can go kind of through the back door in a sense and see who sent the email and what your answers are. So, and then also you can't like put any kind of question in any kind of answer. You have to put the answers to the questions that have been given, and they have to be what's called, they have to have educational content, or in other words, it has to be something that you learned about in the class. Okay, so even our first day question, I might have to figure out another question. First day. I don't know what I'm gonna teach somebody on the first day, but whatever. So, I also wanted to, like I said, I wanted to go over those vital signs ranges with you. I know Alexandria and Jocelyn, you don't have the sheet just yet, but I will send a copy of it to you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Somebody tell me, what is normal range for pulse range? Normal pulse range. I mean, before you do that, what are we measuring when we're measuring pulse? What is pulse telling us about?
It's the beats per minute, right?
Yes. Beats of what?
Heartbeat.
Right. It's heartbeats.
Yeah.
How many heartbeats per minute? Good. So what's normal pulse range?
It's 60 to 120, right? Or 60 to 100 or something like that.
60 to 100. How do you know, Jocelyn? Yes,
Huh?
it is. 60 to 100 is normal pulse rate.
I was hesitating.
60 to 100. If you have somebody in there, 120 can be a normal pulse rate for like an infant.
Okay.
Probably like toddlers, maybe around 120. Infants are going to run anywhere from 130 to 150s, 160. Actually, they say that boys have a higher heart rate, pulse rate than baby girls, but they can run 130, 140, 150. But an adult, a healthy adult, should not have a heart rate that's over 100. Even when they do exercise, sometimes your pulse rate can be up, but it shouldn't be any more than that. All right. So let me see. What is normal? Alicia, what's normal temperature range? What's the normal range for temperature? I can't hear you. No, no. Antoinisha, what do you think? Normal temperature range? I got some hands up.
96.
96 to what? Normal temperature.
98.
98 what?
0.9.
6.
98.9.
Oh, 9. I said 0.6.
Right? 96. It's 96 to 98.9. So you might have a person, I don't care. Normally they give you like a normal temperature. Like some people might say 97.6 is a normal temperature, I guess. No. But you might have a patient, their temperature runs 96.9. They might have a temperature 97. They might have a temperature 98.6. Whatever it is, if I give you one number, I promise you that 90% of the people are not going to be that 97 point whatever. They're going to be somewhere though in between that range. Actually, 96.0 is a little bit low, but I still have seen patients that run 96.9, 96.8, whatever. So we're still going to keep that range. All right, so let's see. Denise, what is one respiration? What is a respiration?
Oh, you talking to me?
No, Denise.
I'm here.
Okay.
One respiration will be 12 respiration per minute.
Okay, you measure respirations per minute. But what is one, how do you count one respiration?
I'm looking at them breathing.
Like in and out?
Yes. So when they breathe in once and out once, that's one respiration. In once, out once, that's two respirations. In, out, that's three respirations. How am I monitoring a patient's respirations? What am I looking at to check their respirations?
We can look in the shoulder,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Or the
Or
chest.
in the front, in the chest,
Yeah.
or in the back.
Yes, absolutely. Or if you have a patient that's laying down, you can look at their
In the bone right here.
abdomen.
Mm-hmm.
See the abdomen rise and fall. If you watch your children while they're sleeping, if you watch your husband, he probably blows out. Whatever it is that you do. So yeah, that's respiration. So it's important. Anybody else? Helena's, what is respiratory range? What is normal respiratory range?
12 respirations per minute.
12 to what?
It's man.
It's 12 to 16
Fast. Oh,
per
that's
breath per minute.
fast.
No, it's not 16.
I mean, it's not.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, let me get it. I got it. I got it. Let me see. Let me see here.
This girl is a mess. She's a mess.
It's 22.
12 to 22.
Oh, okay.
Denise pulled
You
the
got
paper
it,
out.
girl. You got it.
12 to 22 is normal respiratory range. So
Okay.
you might, depending on the organization that you're at, you might have some organizations that'll say 10 to 24. So it just depends on where you're at, but definitely, yeah, 12 to 24, whatever it is. But definitely you should not have anybody that is below 10, and you should not have anybody not below 10 breaths per minute. That's too low. And you should not have anybody that's above 22, 24, unless they have been exerting themselves. Like if you run up the stairs, you're probably going to have a higher respiratory rate. Or if you run down the street and run back, your respiratory rate might go up to 30, at least for that first minute or so. And so if you have a patient and their respiratory rate is above 24, then, that's something to look at. All right, so now the big things. I'm not gonna say that. All right, Eureka, you still there, darling? How you doing? How are you, Eureka? Are you still on?
Yes, I'm here. I'm fine.
Okay, very good. Tell me, please, what is the heart doing with the systolic pressure? What is systolic pressure measuring? Do you remember? I don't know. She got some help. You got some help.
Is it I can't remember. Is it like carrying action, or is it like contracting?
Yes, very good.
Okay.
The heart is contracting. When on the systolic number, it's reading the pressure in the heart when it's contracting. When it's contracting, anybody, what is it doing? When the heart is contracting, Marina.
It well, it does where it lets blood out, where blood in when it. I think.
When it's contracting, it's pushing out blood to the rest of the body. It's pushing out blood to the rest of the body. So your systolic number, your top number, is measuring the pressure in your heart when it pushes blood out to the rest of the body. It's measuring the pressure in your heart when it pushes blood out to the rest of your body. That's oxygenated blood, nutrition, all that kind of stuff that's going out to your body when your heart is contracting. When your heart is relaxing, Tiara, what's happening? What's happening?
Say it again.
When your heart is relaxing, what is that? What are we measuring then?
We measured the diastolic number.
The diastolic
bottom
number, exactly. And so what's happening, Helene, is what's happening to your heart when it's relaxing? Do you remember? Anybody? Anybody remember?
Does it squeeze it?
What was the question?
When your heart is relaxing, what's happening to it? What's happening to the blood?
Oh.
It's filling up with.
Yes, yes.
It's filling up with oxygen, right?
The heart is filling up with blood. So all
Yeah.
the blood from the body is coming back to the heart so that it can go out to the lungs,
Okay.
so that it can go out and get reoxygenated and, you know, filled up with other nutrients and stuff so it can go back out to the body. So it is, so we're measuring pressure for our blood pressure, our systolic number when the heart is contracting, our diastolic number when the heart is relaxing. Systolic is contraction, diastolic is when the heart, the pressure in the heart when it's relaxing. So when I'm measuring blood pressure, what am I listening for when to get my first sound on blood pressure? Your
The
systolic.
heartbeat.
What am I listening for when I'm using my blood pressure cuff and stethoscope?
You
What am
listen for the heartbeat, right?
what about it? To get my top number, how do I know which one is my top number?
You're listening to the heart rate when it beats per minute, right? Hold on.
When it beats, yeah. How will I know what's the top number though?
You have to listen for like the first thump.
Yes, the first in the series of thumps. The first in the series of thumps is your systolic number. So the first time you hear that thump, 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 your first thump, that's your systolic number. How do I know what my diastolic or bottom number is going to be?
At the last thump.
In the last thump in the series of thumps. So it's going to be thump, 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 thump. And wherever my first number is, that's wherever my needle is at when I hear that first thump, that's going to be my top number. And wherever the needle is when I hear that last thump, that's going to be my bottom number. All right, so what is the thing called that I take blood pressure with? Y'all remember? The heart thing.
Wait, what?
Isn't it a cephometer or something like that?
A stethoscope. Oh, a stethoscope.
A stethoscope like that.
A stethoscope and
oh my God, I can't say it.
Scope.
It's
Did I say that right?
anybody?
Stephometer or something like that.
A sphygmomanometer.
Oh yeah, sphygmomanometer. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
That thingamajigger.
right on the blood pressure, and it's called blood pressure cuff. Cuff with an F. C-U-F.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blood pressure cuff. So you got to remember that. Also, let's see. What about what's normal range for blood pressure? Anybody? What's the bottom of normal range?
90 to 60.
90 over 60.
90 over 60 on the bottom. And what is the top of normal range?
120 over 80.
120 over 80.
Very good, very good. So what if my blood pressure is between 120 over 80 and 140 over 90? What's that called?
Pre-hypertension.
Pre-hypertension. Pre-hypertension. So, and then if it's over 140 over 90, it's called what?
Hypertension.
Pre-hypertension.
True hypertension.
Yeah, pre-hypertension.
Now, those numbers might change depending on the doctor's office that you go to. They might like it, you know, the diastolic number, they might consider it to start at 80, whatever it is they consider it. You're going to go by their numbers wherever the institution that you work for. But for us, that's going to be if the number is between 120 and 140, and the bottom number is between 80 and 89, then that's going to be pre-hypertensive. All right, y'all did good. So what's a crisis? What's an emergency? Hypertensive. What's a hypertensive emergency?
160 over 100.
Yes, 160 over 100. Awesome. If you get a blood pressure and the blood pressure is 160 over 100, you need to hurry up and find somebody.
Yep.
You need to hurry up. And truthfully, if it's 150 over 90 something, that's still something to be concerned about. So you might not need to necessarily run, but you definitely need to let somebody else know about that. All right. All righty. Y'all did good. Very good. Bravo. Bravo. For one class, you did amazing. So, yeah, that's what, I don't remember what else we talked about. But we'll just leave that for right now. I did have a couple of other videos that I wanted you guys to watch, because you're going to be working in the community. You're going to be working with people. And one of my pet peeves is a serious pet peeve of mine is I do not like people who choose a job where they have to work with people who don't know how to treat people. If you don't know how to treat people, you need to find another job. This is not the job for you. I'm not saying quit. I'm saying that maybe you can learn some different ways, because customer service is important in any healthcare field. Customer service is essential. It's easier to get people to cooperate with whatever it is that you want them to do if you treat them with respect, if you are kind, if you show courtesy. It just makes all the difference in the world. And so it's important that, I know, we are all women, and I know we all have our days, because I know I have my days too. But it's important that we learn how to separate how we feel about whatever else is going on and how we treat our patients. And so I did want to show you this little video that's talking about professionalism. It's important that you take notes from this. Also, things that we're doing in the future, I'm going to be looking for that. And there's nothing wrong with making friends on the job or making friends in the class, having fun, but you have to interact with everybody, because you never know who's going to be that one person that's really got your back in any given situation. You never know. It might not be your very best friend. It might be somebody that you don't really talk to. So it's not just about how you treat your customers, how you treat your clients, but it's also about how you treat your coworkers. That's essential. It's about how you treat your managers. You can't just do them any kind of way and be any kind of way with them. So it's important that you be aware of that. All right. So,
Amen. That is true what you just said.
Yeah, I really believe that. I'm a big proponent of that. And if you have a restaurant and the food is amazing and
But the customer service is horrible.
Oh, I'm not going back. I'm not giving you my money.
Exactly.
You're going to treat me bad and then expect me to pay you too? It's not going to happen. Not me. Now, some people will go because of food, but I'm not going to do it. So, and there's a lot of people like that. You might have an amazing doctor. I had, a few years ago, I had a doctor who was absolutely amazing. She was wonderful, but her office staff was horrible. They were horrible. They were rude. They were short.
Wow.
They were mean. They were just horrible. And I quit going. I left that doctor's office and never went back the last time I was there. So it's important that you want to go to a job to make money, but it's important that you remember that all of those qualities or characteristics are a part of that. All right, so we're going to watch this video and then going to talk about it maybe a little bit. We're going to be running out of time here.
Enter your clinical setting, thinking about all the new people that you're going to meet, the environment, the patients that you'll be interacting with. So you want to come prepared. Take the time to make sure you understand what will your assignment be, who are those folks that you're going to be working with, and what are the expectations that your instructors have for you, so that as you come, you feel confident that you know what you're going to be doing for that day. Then take the time to make sure that you understand the environment you're going into. Because again, sometimes when you're first arriving, it's where do I have to go? Where do I put my things? Where is everybody that I'll be interacting with? So make sure you understand where do you have to arrive and who is the team that you're going to be working with and who is your main resource in that area. Then once you've arrived into your clinical environment, it's really about making sure that you take the time to introduce yourself to the team as well as the patients that you're going to be working with. So, you explain what is the role that you're there doing that day, what are the things that you're allowed to do as a student, so that that individual that you're working with is confident that they know where your scope is and what they need to do to help you be successful in that clinical setting. Also, as you think about being professional and entering into your clinical environment, it's really important that you come with a positive attitude. We totally recognize that as a student, it can be kind of scary, maybe overwhelming, but you are surrounded by a strong team of individuals who are in healthcare, and they are there to support you and to help you be successful. So we want you to learn, we want you to get great experiences. So come with that positive attitude. Be willing to learn. Engage in the experiences that are going around you, because there will be all kinds of them. And you will have the opportunity, if you're willing, to maybe look at and get an experience in an area that you weren't anticipating. So be willing to share with your preceptors and those that you're working with that you do want to learn and you do want to engage in some new experiences. The other thing that I would encourage you to think about is how you're communicating with your team and with the patients that you're interacting with. So it's going to be really important, again, especially because sometimes you get a little bit anxious. Make sure that you maintain eye contact, that you're introducing yourself to your patients and to those around you. And it can be sometimes really easy to maybe slide that cell phone in your pocket. And we're really saying, when you come onto those clinical sites, it's best not even to have your cell phone with you, but to leave it in your locker or leave it with the rest of your belongings, so that when you're there, you can fully focus on the experience that you're going to have in that clinical setting. Again, I am so excited to have you join us on your clinical experience, and I just encourage you again, make the most out of the experience. Engage with the environment, engage with your preceptors. We are here to support you. We want you to be successful. We want you to have a great clinical experience and enter into the healthcare workforce of the future. So take advantage of the time that you have in these clinical experiences, and be sure to, again, share those experiences with those around you and with your other colleagues, as well as your preceptor, because we want to do the best job in helping you get educated. So if there's things that we can do in our clinical environments that are going to give you a better experience, please share that with us. So again, welcome, and we look forward to seeing you out on the floors.
Okay. I do have another one that I want you to see as well. Did I close it out? No, I didn't. Highlighter. Let's see here. That one, in your book, it'll say.
I'm going to talk about profession.
Let's see. Come on. Where'd it go? I'm trying to find it, y'all. Just 1 minute, please. I'm still on the thing here. In history. Let's do this. I know I had one. Oh, here we go.
When you take your blood pressure.
All right. Let's see this one. Talking about unprofessional conduct.
I'm looking for a breast sound. Okay. You do that. I like this song though. I think they're clear. You sound clear? Yeah, they are. That's good enough for me. Super Pulse goes to the beat of this song. Probably not. Next time first. Yeah.
All right. Anybody see anything wrong with this picture?
She just grabbed that woman's hand and just dropped it like that.
Yeah.
The bedpan is on the patient.
Yes. Anything else?
The thing that help you breathe is in the wrong place.
Yes.
There's a coffee cup on the bed. There's a mug on the bed.
And they have no gloves.
No gloves.
My goodness.
That's just ridiculous.
She just had her bare hands on that bedpan that she just dropped.
Yeah.
Yes, that's horrible. Horrible. I don't know what else they're gonna do. Oh yeah, what about anything else? Did you notice anything else? What about
There's like a prosthetic leg on the counter.
This is just an example. They set an example.
Listening to music as she was showing her.
They got no mask. That could be one, right?
She had her phone in her hand.
And she put the coffee mug in the bed.
And listening to music.
Right?
And she's over there bobbing her head while the other one.
Oh wow, poor lady's neck.
Poor woman head.
For real.
Oh, they didn't spill the stuff on her too.
That's nasty. Look how unsanitary that is.
Oh, no, they did not.
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
Put her on the bedpan.
That's so messed up.
For real.
No toilet paper so the patient can clean themselves by itself. My goodness.
What else happens with the bedpan? What else? Can you go to
She
the
didn't place it right.
She can't even pee in the bedpan like that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
You can't. They should have did a catheter or something.
And the way they rolled her over.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm not feeling so well. I'm gonna check up.
Okay. So what's going on with the bedpan?
I couldn't hear you.
Okay. Oh, she's texting. Now she's texting.
Yeah, that's not going right there.
Let's see what's going up a little bit further.
They being real raggedy.
Hours later.
I'm still on the Zoom though, so. All right. Okay. And she said that person just threw up on the thing. So as you can see, there's a lot of different things that can be happening in a facility. So it's important that we be mindful of some things. One of the primary things that we need to be mindful of when we come in contact with blood and body fluids.
To not get it everywhere.
Yes, you don't want to put it on the patient's bed or around the patient, but what do you need to be doing with your hands? If you know
wearing gloves.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Washing and wearing gloves.
Wearing gloves. Wash your hands and wear gloves.
Absolutely. Because you don't know what that patient has or what's going on with them. So it's important that you wash your hands, it's important that you wear gloves. It's also important that, you know, I'm just thinking about if you're dealing with blood and body fluids and you're dealing with your cell phone, everything that you touch is now on that cell phone.
Yeah.
So let's say if you are working in a doctor's office and you have a patient that comes in with, God forbid, if they should come in with COVID and you're just dealing with them with nothing, how is that going?
They didn't have a mask on either.
Did not have a mask
That's
on.
just like a lot of people now. Like I be seeing people like at 7-Eleven wear gloves and stuff, and then touching their phone. Like, what's the whole point of wearing gloves?
Exactly. I saw a guy the other day who was driving. He was in his car with a mask on, and then he had gloves on, and he's driving. And I'm thinking that everything that you touched wherever you were is now on your steering wheel in your car. Yes. So that is definitely defeating the purpose, you know. And he probably would go home and open his door and go in his house and do whatever with those same gloves on, and carrying those germs all over. So it's important that you be aware of some of those things as far as conduct is concerned. Of course, if it's anything, blood and body fluids, you just want to make sure that you handle that stuff appropriately. And, you know, like I said, it's great to have friends. It's great to make friends on the job. But don't forget, when you're in front of those patients, they are nice to you when you're in the room, but if you mess up, it cannot be a very nice thing as far as what they say to your boss or your supervisor or whoever it is. So, you know, just be mindful of those things. And also, we talked about customer service. And so just be aware when you go around your patients and, you know, what you're doing, how you're acting, how they're viewing you. You know, you got to think about, I think that a lot of times we want to come in as ourselves. And I'm not saying be phony or anything like that, but I'm saying that you got to have a professional side to yourself.
Yeah.
That is, you know, you have to have a professional side to yourself. So that's basically just it that I wanted to talk to you about today. Remember those vital signs. Tomorrow we will be here again between 6 and 8 tomorrow. But this next week we're going to have to switch to the 4 hours. So I do want you all to be mindful of that. Whatever it is that you need, if you need to get a ride, if you need to arrange for childcare, whatever you need to do, you need to start working that out now so that you can be ready when next week comes. Also, I'm going to be slowly working us to that Tuesday, Thursday schedule, working us toward that Tuesday, Thursday schedule. So I'm not going to just stop lab on Monday and Wednesday because, you know, people that have already arranged Monday, Wednesday, I don't want you to miss out. But those who are able to make it Tuesday and Thursday, please come out Tuesday and Thursday. And we'll plan on spending those 4 hours when we do that.
I think I can do that because the person I ride with, they come Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So if that'll be easier for you, then that'll be great. All right.
So you want us to come Monday all week basically, or just those 2 days?
2 days out of the week.
Okay.
2 days. 2 days. Our main day is next week. We're going to be switching to Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
But if you can't make it Tuesday and Thursday, please come Monday and Wednesday. Okay? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. And we'll stick with that 6 to 8 for next week. But then we are going to have to switch eventually to those 4 hours because that's just coming down from corporate office. I don't know. So, all righty. Thank you all so much for coming on. We had an awesome attendance this time. I think we only missed like 4 or 5 people. So that was really great. All right. If you have any other issues or concerns, I'll be looking for your exam by tomorrow, 5 p.m. If you get it done before then, don't hesitate to turn it into me. However it is that you need to do it. If you need to write it out on paper and take a picture of it, if you want to send it to me in an email, however you want to do it, you're more than welcome to do that. Okay? And
so it's okay if we do our answers and send it to you.
Yeah, you can do your
Like A, B, and C and all that.
Oh
Send
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you don't have to write the question out.
Okay.
Yeah, I already have the questions. I just need the answers. So you don't have to
All
write
right.
the question. You don't have to write it all out. Just write the answers out and then send that back to me. I'm not trying to make it extra hard. I'm just trying to make sure that you at least understand the material that you're getting.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Any other questions for me right now? Alicia, did you have a question?
Chapter 11 and yeah, the chapters 11, 17, and 34. You want us to do it out of this book, right?
Yes. Is that right?
Wait, there's a chapters added. When did this happen? Hold up, I don't got that information.
No, you said 11. And I have 11, 34, 21. You had something different than that on the option cues?
Said 11.
Chapter 11, let me see it.
Chapter 11, 18, and 17, right? And 34.
Okay. In the medical terminology book.
So 18.
That's a different book. Okay, so that's a different book.
19. And you said which one else?
11, 18, 17.
18, 17.
Those are the new ones?
Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to see what the option cues that I sent out.
That ain't no soccer outfit.
Come on. My computer is slow.
I just need a shirt.
I think that they're doing a big update. It must be a big update coming. Let's see here.
That's not like a person from stream.
But now, there's probably something.
You didn't look?
I do.
All right, so 11, 28, 34, 17, 18. So this is what I want you to do. If you're doing the workbooks, that's pretty extensive. I want you to do the first 2 pages.
Of all of the chapters, the first 2 pages of all 3 chapters?
For real. That's for real. So chapter 11, 17, 18 in the workbook.
Just do the first 2 pages?
Yes, first 2 pages.
Okay.
Then for those that don't have the workbook.
You can get the pages from me tomorrow.
Okay.
When you come in.
Okay, that's fine.
Just worry about 11, 17, 18. And let me look at some of these other ones, because some of these are connected to my lab. And
when is it due?
They're due by Friday. The workbook assignments due by Friday. That's a lot of time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is.
That's a lot of time. So 11, 17, 18 in your workbook. Denise, did you do another one this week? Did you do 28? 28 was from last week, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. 28 was from last week. So we did have some, whatever your last week ones, they should have been turned in to me today, Tuesday. All right. But this week one, 17, 18, 11, I want that by Friday. All right. And then tomorrow, we'll look at those other 3 from the medical assistant book, 28, whatever, or not 28, but the other, I think it's 2 or 3. Those will be due next week, Tuesday, as well. All right, but right now I just want you to focus on chapter 11, chapter 17, and 18 in the workbook. And like I said, we'll get those. They're not doing vital signs with the machine.
Yes, we did, right?
You're doing manual vital signs.
Okay.
All right, that's it for me, unless you all had any other questions.
Those other pages, 28, 50. Wait.
When I took her post,
28, 55, 42.
I got
Those
85 on
bins do.
at 80. And on her bid it's at 83.
I'm sorry, one more time.
Those pages, 28, 55, and 42.
That was from last week, right? That's due today.
Okay.
So you just take a picture of it and email it to me.
Okay.
Okay.
28 was long.
I know it.
Jesus.
Look at all that knowledge you're getting.
I was like, I ain't done yet.
Right? Right? All right, so I'll be looking for those from you guys. I think I got a couple of people already. If you have any other questions or you need any other help, you know I'm on my cell phone all the time. I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and answer your call, text. So I don't know, whatever works. Yes.
Okay.
Everybody else, if y'all need to go, you can go. We'll talk to you later. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Y'all take care. Yes. What's up?
I was trying to make sure I did the right page because there was so much feedback, like when you were talking, so I really couldn't hear you. So 11, 17, and 18.
Yes. In the workbook, the medical assistant workbook.
Okay. The whole thing?
No,
right.
The first 2 pages.
Of each chapter?
In the workbook, yeah.
Okay. I'm making sure I heard the right thing because there's a lot of feedback.
Yeah, I know. I had somebody else here in the class. So.
Okay.
But it's okay. All right, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.